Hi, hi, hi. Good evening. Hello, 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 hello. Please share the life to your friends, share the life to anyone that this would be of benefit to. Today, I am going to talk about burnout. But before I go ahead, I just wanted to say, how are you? Hope your day has been well. Hope everything has been okay. Hope that the day went well. Right. I'm promised not to take too much of your time today. Today, I'm going to talk about burnout and what burnout is all about. Now, burnout is basically a state of physical and emotional or mental exhaustion, which is caused by maybe a long time of prolonged, like something that has been happening for some time. Maybe it's something that has been consistently happening. So you've been consistently being in a state of physical, emotional, or mental exhaustion, and you have stress as well. It becomes too much for you to handle. And most times it comes from your work or perhaps demanding responsibilities like, juggling your 9 to 5 and being, a present parent, making meals, doing homework, doing all of that, maybe dealing with other situations around you, as the case might be. And it might also be a case of some of the characteristics is sometimes you feel tired, you feel like you don't have a sense of achievement or accomplishment. That's how you know you are beginning to experience burnout. So one of the common symptoms of burnout is physical symptoms. So there are physical symptoms, there are emotional symptoms, and there are behavioral symptoms. In terms of physical symptoms, when you look at it from the physical perspective, you suddenly realize that you're actually quite tired. You have headache. Sometimes you're not able to sleep properly, right? And for emotional, you just suddenly feel very detached from things. You feel like you're helpless. You just feel like you don't have control, right? And oh, let me take off my glasses. But yeah, this is me, my usual self. Yeah, you feel like you don't have control of, you know, you don't feel like you're in control of things, and you also lack motivation. Behavioral wise, you find that you keep on procrastinating things. You also find that you're not as productive as you would usually be, or you find you stop taking care of yourself. Like, so for example, things that you normally would do for yourself, you stop doing it for yourself because you feel exhausted, you feel burnt out. Of how to then navigate this situation. I think the first thing is that many of us fail to acknowledge that we are experiencing burnout. And they say a problem shared or a problem acknowledged is a problem half solved. So the first thing is for you to accept that you are actually having a problem, and you need to give it attention. Then what you can then do next is to kind of like set boundaries so that you are able to manage the flow of work and you're able to prioritize. So you need to kind of like be protective of yourself, in summary. Then if you are experiencing this burnout at, or it could be that they're intertwined or interrelated, you probably would want to consider speaking to a supervisor to adjust your workload or arrange for some flexible working opportunity. And in your personal life, you will probably talk to maybe your spouse if you have one, or a trusted friend or somebody that can talk to you and help you. So that's the number three way of dealing with burnout. The fourth way is try to take care of yourself, engage in self-care. And look, we moms, we are very, very, very super guilty of this. We are so used to looking after others that we completely forget to look after ourselves. So it is always a very it's for me, this is an opportunity to highlight it again to to moms. You need to engage in self-care. I don't know, whatever that thing might be that really, really, really tickles your fancy, that makes you feel relaxed. It might be a spa treatment, it might be a manicure, it might be going out with friends. Just do it. Relax and unwind. Sorry, I just want to share this to people. So please do share the live if you think that anyone will benefit from it. And or if you are watching, please let us know where you are watching from. Thank you for joining. Let us know where you are watching from. Self-care, engage in self-care. Try to sleep, maybe stop, try to look into your diet, try to make sure you drink enough water, if possible, exercise. You know why I love this thing? I'm talking to myself as well. as well equally guilty. So don't worry, don't feel like I'm here to come and kind of like chastise you or tell you you're not looking after yourself, because the truth is it's very easy to get submerged in your activities or your daily activities, and sometimes you just need a reminder to kind of like tell you, you know what, you need to take things a bit slower, or you need to look after yourself. Now, you also need to try to perhaps, for example, meditate. You can do self-breathing. I find that when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I try to do is to try to be present in the now. I don't allow my mind to wander. That kind of helps. And also journaling. Sometimes writing does help. Now, sometimes writing does help. So write it down so that it will help you to get some form of clarity. And I think the most important one is you have to kind of like sit down and reassess your goals and value, and out whether what you're currently doing aligns with your values. Because sometimes we unknowingly deflect because of pressure around us. Do you understand? We unknowingly deflect to something that we probably would not normally do. And it's always good to sit down and reassess where you're working at or what you're currently doing, to try to work out if it is still in line with what you want to do for yourself. And if it doesn't, then you may want to change your work, you may want to change your priorities, you may want to even change your lifestyle if you can afford to. Because I think many of us would really deserve a change in lifestyle, to be honest. Then take breaks. It's very vital that you take breaks. It's so important that you take breaks. And last but not the least is also cultivate a habit of building resilience. To be gratitude, cultivate habits like gratitude, optimism, adaptability, because all of these positive things help you to be, build resilience, which then helps you to cope with stress or, burnout when it starts to come. And although the ideal situation is do not even allow yourself to get close to burnout as much as possible. Try to plan your day and prioritize your day and plan your schedule and everything you need doing such that you experience burnout. So that's just my tip for today. That's just what I'm sharing today, because I know that many of us are are experiencing burnout. I'm a parent, I'm a working parent, and I know as a parent, we feel stressed, we feel the I enjoy what I do, on the side is to kind of like I'm not sure where I stopped at, but I'm going to just basically start from the point where I said that my focus is to try to prevent myself from getting to the point where I'm completely burnt out. And I have reassessed my priorities, I've reassessed my life, and I feel like for me personally, it's better to start something today that will give me the kind of life I want in the next 5 years. That is my own medium term goal. And so I have started a business. And if this is something you probably want to do, that is where I come in. I help working parents to start and set up their own online business, therefore allowing them to break free from the 9 to 5 grind if that is what they want to do eventually. But at the end of the day, it's about creating a balance. It's about creating a lifestyle balance and a work-life balance. And most importantly, reduce stress and enjoy your, create free time for yourself so you can do the things you really love to do. So if this sounds like something you want to do, I encourage you today to register on my website with your name and email address. And then once you've done that, you watch an intro webinar, which gives you a high level detail of what it is that we do. And if you like what you hear, you then pay the pre-access fee, which allows you to have allows you access to a set of videos that you watch, which tells you about the model, the compensation plan, and the strategy, which of course every business owner would like to know about before they venture into it. So connect with me on my pages. I have my number there. If you feel like having a chat, then my number is there. Do reach out to me and we can have a conversation. At the end of the day, let us work together to make those dreams of yours come true and to ensure that we do not experience burnout, because I can say it, I know it for a fact that many of us are tired. You're just tired of being tired. You're tired of being exhausted and you just want to do something different. So it's good evening from me, and I will see you again tomorrow. If there is anything you would like me to talk about, it would be good for you to kindly drop it in the comment section so I can, pick it up and think about it and develop it and get ready for the next time. Till my next video is good night.